What's poppin' T Squad? It's your girl Keisha, and I'm here with tonight's All Tea, All Shade Love and Hip Hop Atlanta Season 7, Episode 9 review. I missed you guys so much, but I'm officially back. Let's get right into tonight's episode. So we started off with Tommy and the girls meeting up, and she tells Sierra that BK got 4 kids, not the 2 that she think he got. Sierra don't really believe it because she don't fuck with Tommy like that, and she knows that Tommy and Carly don't really like each other like that, and Carly is her girl. So she basically taking the shit with a grain of salt because she, really loves Shooter, BK, and she has been around his children, so she trying to figure out where all this shit is coming from. So she invites them all to Young Jock's grand opening for his hair salon, and Sierra says she's going to confront BK at the event because she knows Tommy will be there too, so they can get this shit all out in the open. So Rashida don't want to come because she know Kirk will probably be there, and she ain't just for the drama. Jasmine meets up with Tiara. She tells her that Kirk still ain't stepped up to the plate when it comes to Cannon. Tiara encourages her to speak up when it comes to Kirk not really being involved with the baby, and invites her to Young Jock's grand opening so she can confront him in front of everyone. Keely, aka Young Name Old Face, meets up with Blue Da Vinci. He apologizes for coming at her hard and admits that he didn't try hard enough to be in their son's life. She calls him out on his bullshit, and he says that he can't be there for this child as much as he wants to because he don't live in the same state. Well, nigga, that's a bunch of bullshit. You can be there if you chose to be there. Just because you don't live in the same state, like she said, don't mean you can't FaceTime a little nigga, call him on the phone, do whatever, make him a priority. Come see him every week, every 2 weeks. Make him a fucking priority, nigga. So that's a bunch of bullshit. Now, this is the first time that I've really kind of sided with Keely because his excuses were just that, excuses. And if you really want to be in your child's life as much as you say you do, you will go through hell and high water to make sure that you are around him. He says it is her dumb ass fault that he's not there. And I really feel like also that I feel like she has been somewhat hesitant and kind of spiteful with not letting him see the sun. It's something about Keely that makes me feel like she the type of girl that you piss her off, she'd be like, well, fuck you, you can't see your son. I think that it's both of them, but majority him. That's the problem when it comes to the kid situation. She starts crying about the shit he put her through. And I'm like, what does that got to do with anything? We here to talk about the kid. Why are you bringing up shit about relationship shit that he took her through? That lets me know, like I just said, that there's feelings still there on her part about their relationship shit, because that shouldn't even be a topic of conversation. It's about y'all kid. If you was 100% over him, you wouldn't even give a fuck about the shit he did to you in the past. It's about him building a relationship with y'all son. He asks her, can he see him? And she says she'll think about it. This is my stance on the whole thing. I've always been the type of parent that I would never say no to my child's father being around him. Because I never wanted my son to be like, well, mama, you didn't let me be around my daddy. I always wanted him to make that choice and for Kyrie to see on his own. So with her saying she'll think about it, I can understand where she's coming from because she doesn't want to hurt her child or have him be disappointed. But at the same time, if you really want him to be in your kid's life, let the man see his goddamn kid. Um, so he asks her, well, can you at least call him on the phone so I can hear his voice? She calls the little boy and he gets on the phone and he like, hi daddy, and he just like, I love you, and Blue just break down and start crying. You could tell that he really do love his son. He was just so joyous and just so happy to hear him talk, and it was a really good moment and it was really good. And at the end of the scene, him and old young name Old Face hug. So hopefully they can work this shit out and he could be a part of his kid's life. So Tommy shows up late to her own video shoot with Spice. Spice is pissed the fuck off. She's tired of Tommy and her shenanigans. Every time they meet up to do music, Tommy always late. She show up drunk. She calls her out on being an alcoholic, tries to take her drink away because she show up with a drink in her hand. Tommy denies being an alcoholic and takes her concern as a joke. I mean, it's obvious at this point that Tommy has an alcohol problem. And Tommy's just too pretty of a woman. She got too much shit going for herself to let that hinder her. She has come too far. Tommy could really be huge if she really put forth the effort to change her ways. I listened to her new song that she got with is it Young Black or somebody black, and her verse was actually very good. She was actually flowing. I liked her flow. I like what she was spitting. She could really be the next look Cardi B as far as a reality show person turned rapper. She really got something. So hopefully she pull it the fuck together. Tokyo, Carly, and Sierra meet up to get a mani pedi, and they trying to get her out the house because Tokyo been depressed over her breakup with Tobias, aka Snuffleupagus. Sierra tells them what Tommy said to her about BK maybe having more kids. Tokyo say, girl, I'll be glad when you start picking all these fertile ass niggas. I was like, you got that right, Tokyo. So Carly says in her green screen that she has heard some shit about BK too. And she tells Sierra that she gonna do some investigation, girls. Because Carly gets down to the business. I really like that little trio of them being friends because them some messy bitches. Them bitches get together and they can rule the motherfucking world. I like them being friends. Mama D debuts her new body at her performance that she's having. She come out there looking like Storm if Storm grew up in Decatur. She looked nice though. She shouts out Erica, who is there and I guess back on the show. Really don't care to see Erica back. She's neither here nor there for me. Rashida and her sit down to talk, and Rashida tells her that she let Kirk move back in the house, and Erica like, girl, really? This nigga had a whole baby on you, and you let that nigga move back in the house? Better you than me, bitch. She thinks Rashida is going way too easy on Kirk, and wants the old Rashida back. She want to go pull up on some hoes and chin check some niggas. So at Jock's grand opening, Bocce tells everyone that him and Keely are pretty much through. And I was like, exactly, because now that gives me a chance to pull up on your ass. What's good, Bocce? What the fuck is good? So Tobias shows up and immediately tries to get on Spice. And I'm sorry, Spice just looked like she's got a yeast infection. Spice just looked like she oily. Spice just looked like she smelled like vegetable oil. She looked like she don't wash it between her legs good enough. Her outfit choices are the worst. Her hair look a mess. She's not an ugly woman. She just look ghetto as fuck. She just looked greasy. She just looked like she smelled like watermelon spritz from Bath and Body Works and fried chicken. I just can't. So Tommy is doing music with Sean Garrett, and low key can't wait for Carly to find out because them two hoes don't like each other. BK shows up and Sierra confronts him about Tommy's allegation. He like, I don't know what the fuck you talking about. I don't even know this bitch. I got 2 kids. You'd have been around my kids. Don't come to me with that bullshit. He basically kind of like check her in front of everybody, but at the same token, still has not revealed to her that he got a whole nother chick that he fucking with outside of her. So bitch, bye for BK. Tommy shows a screenshot of the DM that was sent to her from some girl that is saying that she is his baby mama. He like, this girl is stalking me. She lying, this, and that. And I'm looking at him like, really, nigga? Are you sure? Sierra, however, trusts his word. And I'm like, girl, all right. Jasmine and Tiara show up. Mind you, Kirk is there. Everybody got an attitude as soon as they see her ass. Spice, is not here for the shits and tell Jasmine she needs to stop popping the fuck up. They start arguing back and forth. Spice walk up on her to try to fight her. And I'm like, Spice, calm your ass the fuck down. Like, this ain't even your damn argument to be having. Like, you just met Rashida. Like, I'm so tired of everybody else fighting Rashida battles but Rashida. That's why I just cannot be here for this storyline. Bye, girl. Kirk don't know why Jasmine is there because he said he been making his child support payments. So I'm like, well, if you've been making your child support payments, nigga, then why you still ain't tried to see the little kid? Once again, I still don't believe shit about the storyline, but I just reiterated for those of you that do. He ends up leaving immediately because he don't want no smoke from Rashida. Carly, Rashida, Mimi, and Spice meet up to talk, and Carly says that she found out that BK is cheating on Sierra with a girl named Joy. She says she met up with the bitch to confirm the shit. And she also found out that not only is he cheating on her with the girl Joy, but Joy and Sierra know each other. Girl, Atlanta is too motherfucking small for me. It's like St. Louis. Everybody know everybody, and everybody fucking everybody. So Mimi tells Rashida that Jasmine showed up to the event, and Rashida like, why she want to meet up with me so bad? Like, I ain't had a baby with you, bitch. Like, you wasn't giving a fuck about me when you slept with the nigga. Why the fuck you give a fuck about me now? Rashida feels like Kirk should have checked Jasmine on popping up. She goes home to confront him and she sees him packing up bags. She's like, where you going? He was like, my mother died. And she like, really? And she, she go over to hug him. It was a very emotional scene. Kirk breaks down and starts crying. He just don't understand why this is happening. She cries with him and lets him know that she's going to be there. They did film the funeral like they did with Shooter Son, so we will see that shit on the upcoming episode. So that's my review of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. I give tonight's episode a C minus. It was cool for what it was. Let me know what y'all thought about tonight's episode down below in the comment section. I look forward to talking with y'all again. I will be doing Basketball Wives reviews, so be on the lookout for that tonight. Also, my Detroit T Squad members, I will be in Detroit this weekend for the Detroit Public Library's second annual Writers Conference. I hope you all registered. It was free to register. Last I checked, it was sold out, so it's filled to capacity now. Those of you that did get the chance to register, I cannot wait to meet you all Saturday, take pictures with you all. I think I might bring a couple of books to sell and sign for you all. Make sure you bring your books so I can sign them for you. I look forward to meeting you all in person. This will be my second time coming to Detroit. It's been years since the last time I came there, so I'm looking forward to it. I love you guys so much, and make sure you follow me on social media, on Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat. I will be Insta storying and snapping my whole trip this weekend. All of my social media information is down below in the description box. I love you guys so much. Thanks for waiting on me. My next novel, First Wives Club Volume 1, Melanin Magic, will be out very, very soon. Thank you guys for waiting on me to come back. I had to finish my book. We will have the whole summer together. Mad reviews, new shit coming to the channel. Podcast, me and Monique. It's about to be a lit summer. Can't wait. Love you guys. See you for my Basketball Wives review.